In one of my videos last week, I opined that one of the major headache William Ruto is facing is the choice of the running mate. Who will he appoint as the running mate? And this equation keeps on getting complex by each passing day. His allies from central Kenya are insisting that he must appoint one of their own as the running mate. And the contest has now narrowed down to two people. Mwangi Kiunjuri, the cabinet secretary for agriculture, and the Kiambu governor Ferdinand Waititu. So today I want us to look at these two individuals. Who should William Ruto appoint as the running mate? But before we do that, kindly remember to subscribe. President Uhuru Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto entered into a covenant. And the covenant stated clearly that President Uhuru Kenyatta was going to rule this country for 10 years. And at the end of his term, his deputy William Samoei Ruto was also going to rule for another 10 years. In short, Uhuru was going to rule the presidency, was going to sit on the presidency for 10 years, while his deputy for 20 good years. And that's where the problem is. The drafters of that covenant failed to include the running mate for the William Ruto. And the Mount Kenya leaders are now keen on ensuring that the deputy president under William Ruto, the 10 years deputy president under William Ruto, is retained in the region. And they are arguing that the Kikuyus, the Kalenjins voted for the Kikuyu for 10 years. And they are also going to vote for the Kalenjin. But in return, the Kalenjin must give them the running mate. The same way they voted for the Kikuyu and the Kikuyus gave them the running mate. And when Anne Waiguru, the Kirinyaga governor, won her gubernatorial seat, a lot of speculations happened then. Many people speculated that Anne Waiguru was being groomed as a prospective running mate for William Samoei Ruto. But a lot of things have since changed. And Moses Kuria at some point was also viewed as a possible running mate to William Samoei Ruto. But a lot has also changed. The political equation has changed. And at some point, there were also talk of the Murang'a governor, Mwangi Kiunjuri. But those equations have changed. The equations have changed because people around President Uhuru Kenyatta now wants to manage the succession politics. And in their thinking, probably the possibility of William Ruto becoming the president is now not one of them. But William Ruto is still very keen on getting the central Kenya vote. And for William Ruto to get the central Kenya votes, in return, he must give them the running mate. And two individuals are now coming out strongly as possible candidates. That is the cabinet secretary for agriculture, Mwangi Kiunjuri, and his Kiambu counterpart, Kiambu governor, and the Kiambu governor, Ferdinand Waititu. Why am I saying this? President Uhuru Kenyatta has been consistent that he doesn't want anything to do with politics, as for now. And one of his cabinet secretaries, that is Mwangi Kiunjuri, has been moving around in central propagating politics. So why is Mwangi Kiunjuri playing politics? In my view, Mwangi Kiunjuri is playing politics in central Kenya to increase his tax, especially according to, in the eyes of the people managing William Samoei Ruto. And the same has been happening to Ferdinand Waititu. Ferdinand Waititu is also one of the casualties of people whose securities were withdrawn. And just to be fair to Ferdinand Waititu is now coming out as the face of William Ruto in Central Province. In fact, he has overtaken Kimani Ichung'wah, and he has also overtaken this lady from Laikipia. What's the name? Waruguru ama somebody. That Kanoisi lady. So So the two individuals are now going head to head. But the question is, who among the two should actually be appointed, or should William Ruto choose as the running mate? In my view, William Ruto can choose either of them, if you ask me. I know many people will say, oh, Waititu is not fit. Waititu is fit because Waititu is qualified and is serving as a governor. So the qualification for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya is defined in the constitution. The mere fact that Waititu was elected a governor, he meets all those thresholds. And the same to Mwangi Kiunjuri. But now the real politics will come in. I'm told Mwangi Kiunjuri is from Nyeri, but it's in Laikipia. Laikipia is part of the Rift Valley province. Probably that will work against him, or might also work in his favor. Because as you are aware, the voting pattern in this country is tribal. And William Samoei Ruto will lead someone who will be able to actually mobilize, assuming the ruling elite, as it were today, are not for his presidential bid. He will need someone from central Kenya who has the ability to mobilize. And in my view, in that case, then Mwangi Kiunjuri is the right person. Mwangi Kiunjuri has been proven in the past as someone who is capable of mobilizing the central Kenya. Remember, Mwangi Kiunjuri managed to win a governorship position in Nyeri County through his party of the Grand National GNU, is it? The Grand National Unity. Through the late, what's the name of that Nyeri former Nyeri MP? Nderitu Gachagua. Through that guy, through Gachagua, he managed to win that seat. And in the last election, he was actually just prevailed upon by the president and his handlers not to run. So Mwangi Kiunjuri is someone who is capable of winning the support of central Kenya. And another thing that most people must also understand, Kiunjuri is a streetwise guy. This guy was a Manamba from the university, was a Manamba, and he has managed to rise. And during the short time this guy has been in government, the time he was elected as an MP, assistant ministers, and up to now, this guy is now one of the wealthy individuals from central Kenya. So in case Uhuru Kenyatta will not be interfering with the politics of central Kenya, then in my view, I think Mwangi Kiunjuri stands a chance of being the successor to the president. So in my view, Mwangi Kiunjuri is a better option. But there's also this element of Ferdinand Waititu. Why should William Ruto go for Ferdinand Waititu over this guy, over Kiunjuri? In my view, Ferdinand Waititu is a tested and tried politician. You know, this is a guy who was elected an MP in Nairobi. Yeah. And then he was defeated. Then again, he came back through a by-election as a questionable, because the guy who was sitting there was just killed. And he came back. And after that, from Nairobi, this guy just left Nairobi. He went to Kiambu, and he won Kiambu governorship with a landslide. So William Ruto will need someone like Mwangi Kiunjuri, like Ferdinand Waititu, because for William Ruto to manage to be elected the president of the Republic of Kenya, he must have someone in Nairobi, someone who can help him with the Nairobi politics. And in that case, the only two guys who can help William Ruto with Nairobi politics are Governor Mike Sonko. Mike Sonko can help William Ruto with the Nairobi politics. But I don't think Governor Mike Sonko will risk disagreeing with Uhuru Kenyatta and expecting again to win. So if he will disagree with Uhuru Kenyatta, then the most sensible thing for Mike Sonko would be now to join NASA. Because, you know, politics is tribal. And apart from Governor Sonko, the other guy who can help William Ruto in Nairobi, because he doesn't have presence in Nairobi, is this guy called Ferdinand Waititu. Ferdinand Waititu was the MP for Embakasi, when Embakasi was still that one big constituency. And he understands the politics of Nairobi. So even the thuggery around the politics of Nairobi. So Ferdinand Waititu if William Ruto will lead someone who can also help him with the politics of Nairobi, then that person is Ferdinand Waititu. So those, in my view, the deputy president is advantage in the choice between the two choices. He can go for Ferdinand Waititu, or he can go for the agriculture cabinet secretary. And in my view, the choice will be his. But if I were him, any of them can do. I don't know what you think, but that's it. And for those who are bumping onto this video for the first time, I strongly believe that there's something which you'll always learn and gain from this channel. So I just want you to subscribe. And to the subscribers, I just want to continue thanking you for your continued support. By the way, the light is a bit now off. We have lost the electricity is gone, but I hope it will come. It's a bit raining here in Kisumu. And as usual, if it rains, power not there. Yeah. So I want to thank you guys for your continued support. And as usual, you can always reach me on my WhatsApp number, which is 0777 741323. Reach me out, and where possible, I'll always try to respond to the messages. And calls, if I'm not very committed, I can always also pick up those calls. Although they are overwhelming, but I always try to make sure that I respond to each and every message which I receive on this channel. Thank you guys for watching, and please enjoy your day. Thank you.